Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and welcome back to another movie review. Today's movie review is going to be on a Halloween movie since it's that time of year again where it's officially October. Today's October 3rd. And like I said, it's that time of year where us on YouTube, we review like Halloween movies, whether it's horror, slasher, or any type of Halloween movie. Yeah, so when I got back home from work today, from my local high school cafeteria, I went on YouTube and watched this movie on YouTube because I think some YouTube channel just randomly uploaded this video, I think like a while ago, I think like last year or so. And I also got this DVD last month, and of course it's also a Disney movie too. So today's Disney movie review is going to be on a Winnie the Pooh movie. This Winnie the Pooh movie came out in 2005, which was like months after the original, like, the other Winnie the Pooh movie came out in 2005. Like, we know there's Pooh's Heffalump movie, but since it's Halloween, I'm reviewing this movie for today, which I just got done watching on YouTube, and that's going to be on Pooh's Heffalump Halloween movie. Yep. Pooh's Heffalump Halloween is the 2005 Halloween movie based on the Disney Winnie the Pooh. And so the story of Pooh's Heffalump Halloween movie goes like this. It's basically like, it says here on the back, I'll read it. It's the first Halloween ever for Pooh's newest friend. And of course that would be Lumpy. Lumpy, who appeared in Pooh's Heffalump movie, the other film that came out in 2005 before this. It's a hilariously haunting Halloween in the 100-acre wood. Rue's best new pal, Lumpy, is excited to trick-or-treat for the first time, until Tigger warns them about the dreaded goblin who'll turn you into a jack-o'-lantern if he catches you. But if they catch the goblin before it catches them, they get to make a wish. With Rue by his side, Lumpy knows he can face anything. So when Pooh eats all the Halloween candy, Lumpy and Rue decide to be brave together, brave forever, and catch the goblin so they can wish for more. When the two friends become separated, however, Rue decides to wish for something even more important. Filled with adventure, unconditional friendship, and lots of laughter, Pooh's Heffalump Halloween movie is a sweet treat for the whole family. And there you go. So, I remember seeing a preview for this movie back when I was little, when I had some other kids' DVDs from Disney when I was a little kid. And I remember seeing a preview for this movie, and judging by the preview, and judging by the trailer for Pooh's Heffalump Halloween movie, it kind of makes you think it's basically like how Rue and Lumpy are the main characters of this movie, right? Because we know Lumpy and Rue are the two main characters in Pooh's Heffalump Halloween movie. And judging by the trailer for this movie, at first you think that this movie would be like this Halloween adventure focusing on Rue and Lumpy, but then when this movie came out in September of 2005, the movie itself, like, as we get into the middle of the movie, like, Rue actually tells a story to Lumpy about how Piglet actually got unscared of Halloween, and it basically, we actually get to see, like, we actually get to see like a vintage Winnie the Pooh Halloween cartoon short film. Yeah. But of course that doesn't ruin the movie, of course, since we actually do pick up exactly how Lumpy and Rue, like, how they work together, and how to save Halloween. And yeah, and so what do I think of it? I gotta say, Pooh's Heffalump Halloween movie, I gotta say, it's a good Winnie the Pooh movie, and also a good Halloween movie too. I also think it's very underrated when you think about it, because I think Lumpy, of course, I think Lumpy is a very underrated character from Winnie the Pooh. I think Lumpy deserves more appreciation. It's like, because when you think about it, Lumpy is definitely an underrated character from Winnie the Pooh, because he's barely like Lumpy's like barely in like any of the Winnie the Pooh franchise, all except for Pooh's Heffalump movie and the Halloween movie. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, Pooh's Heffalump Halloween movie. It's definitely a good underrated Halloween movie based on Winnie the Pooh from Disney. And I think all the voice actors in this movie, they all still did a great job playing the characters. Like all the voice actors, like Jim Cummings and of course Jimmy Bennett as the voice of Roo. Yeah, and the songs in this movie were pretty good as well. And even the animation itself, when we get to like for the animation that occurred in 2005 when this movie came out, and plus. And even the parts where Roo was telling the story to Lumpy about how Piglet got unscared, it was like that actually happened in like a vintage old fashioned Winnie the Pooh Halloween short film, and that kind of does explain the difference between one animation and the other that occurred in this movie. Oh yeah, and plus, because not long ago not long ago Winnie the Pooh has actually been in public domain, which means the Walt Disney Company no longer owns the permanent rights to like Winnie the Pooh. So now Winnie the Pooh is in public domain, and they're actually making a horror slasher movie out of Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, it's gonna be called Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey. I already know a lot of people are gonna be divided on that, but I gotta say, if by the time Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey comes out later, I think later this year or the following year, 2023, if you don't want to go see it, then I recommend checking out this movie, like, Pooh's Heffalump Halloween movie. Because if you're used to, like, the Disney family-friendly version of Winnie the Pooh, then I say I recommend checking this movie out. So overall, Pooh's Heffalump Halloween movie is a good underrated Halloween movie from Disney and Winnie the Pooh. And I'm going to give Pooh's Heffalump Halloween movie, I'm going to give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. So yeah, I'm sure some of you guys may remember watching this movie when you were kids, but then if you haven't seen this movie in a long time, then I guess it's worth a rewatch. Yeah, I think it's worth a rewatch since it's already October and it's Halloween month. So this might be worth a rewatch, and I think by the time the horror slasher Winnie the Pooh movie Blood and Honey comes out, I think all those Disney fans who are used to like the family friendly Winnie the Pooh from Disney, they'll probably want to check out this movie a lot more than the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey that's coming out soon. Yeah, but of course, I already know, guys, that Winnie the Pooh is in public domain now. Though they're allowed to make a horror movie out of Winnie the Pooh. So now that it's in public domain, the Walt Disney Company no longer owns the permanent rights to Winnie the Pooh. But you guys know what I mean. And plus, I also discovered that only Pooh's Heffalump movie is only on Disney Plus. But this movie, Pooh's Heffalump Halloween movie, it's not on Disney Plus at all. Yeah, but of course, this is exactly why physical media matters. Because this is exactly why physical media and DVDs and Blu-rays and I guess VHS tapes, physical media matters. Because don't come crying to me if some of your all-time favorite movies get removed from a streaming service like Disney Plus or Netflix or anything like that. Why not just get the DVD? This is exactly why physical media matters. It's true. But yeah, aside from all that, Pooh's Heffalump Halloween movie, I recommend giving it like a rewatch if you want. Yeah, it's a good movie and underrated at the same time. And there you go. So there you have it, guys. That's gonna be it for my movie review on Pooh's Heffalump Halloween movie, and that's gonna be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.